Hello. Hello. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
इसका पहले भी audible था क्या?
Yes, sir.
Unmute करने का भूल गया, रहने दो, ठीक. So how many experiments are over? 6 are over, na? 6 or 7? 6 experiments are over already. So the 7th experiment, number 7, we are going to discuss, that is the measurement of capacitance. We are going to discuss today here now. So just a minute, let me open the slides. The slide is visible?
Yes, sir.
So we'll go for experiment number 7, that is called measurement of capacitance by using the Shearing bridge actually. So in the today's class also we have discussed about the measurement of inductance, Maxwell bridge. Not today, yesterday class we have discussed. So next we'll go for this one. We are not going to cover in the theory also. Here I am going to explain the deep here. So the title of this experiment is measurement of capacitance by using Shearing bridge here. Now this Shearing bridge is a AC bridge. Actually the AC supply we are going to provide here. So the main aim of this experiment is to measure the unknown capacitance by using Shearing bridge here. Now the bridge we are going to use, Shearing bridge, to measure the capacitance. So to measure the unknown capacitance by using the Shearing bridge here now. So the required components for to perform this experiment is the Shearing bridge kit is there. Kit will be available, which is all the resistances, capacitance, they are connected in the bridge form, and they have mounted on a board, and they have in the panel control panel kit, we have mentioned that one. So complete all the source, supply, everything, we are going to get one kit. Okay, and digital storage oscilloscope is required to measure the values, and unknown capacitance, that is nothing but 0.001 microfarad to 0.1 microfarad here. So some capacitance are required because we are going to measure the capacitance only here. We are going to measure the capacitance only. For that reason, it is required here. Now capacitance are connected in the bridge circuit. So digital multimeter to measure the voltage and current we are going to use here now. So connecting patch cards or cables are required. Connecting patch cards or connecting cables are required for some do the kit connections over there. So aim apparatus, after that one, before you discuss about this one, this is the circuit diagram. The circuit diagram, which has 3 capacitors are there, which is 4 branches are connected in bridge form here. So first branch voltage drop across first branch is E1, voltage drop across second branch is E2, for the third branch voltage is E3, fourth branch voltage is E4 here. So for each branch 3 voltage drops, 4 voltage branches are there here now, 4 branches are there. So in between this one, any 2 terminals or in between this point are here, the one detector we are going to use here now. Sensitive detector we are going to use. It is going to sense the detector or potential drop across B and potential drop across this potential difference between across D and B and D. If any potential difference is there, it is going to detect here now. If there is no potential difference at all, here the potential difference across the B and D both are equal, then it will act as a null detector here now. So there is no current flow through at this one. So this complete form is open, act as a open circuit. So the capacitors C1, C2 and C4 we have used here now. So out of this one, C1 and R1 we are going to consider as unknown values here now. C1 is unknown values here now. Based on the variation of here, see here, this is a fixed value. C2 is also fixed one, standard value we are going to call. Here also fixed one, this also fixed. But C4 and R4, two variable values we are using here now. By varying this C4 and R4, we can bring the bridge into balanced condition. Can bring the bridge into balanced condition here. Okay, so this current flowing through this C1, R1 and R3, that is called I1 we are considering here now. Current flowing through the C2 and this C4, R4, that is called I2 we are going to consider here. This is the just introduction of the circuit diagram here. Next one. The steering bridge is actually very widely used for the measurement of capacitance, dielectric strength, loss, and power factor of the capacitors here. So the advantage of using this bridge is that it can employed in both low voltage and high voltage measurement. In the both the places we can measure this one. In the form of high voltage or low voltage also we can measure this one here. I'll take the circuit diagram in the working place, then it will be easy. The theory part is there here. So we explain. I have not taken the attendance because of the lack of time. So is this visible? This one is not going well. See here now. Let here C1, C2, C4 is there. In that one, the capacitor C1, which is going to consider as to be determined here. Now it is nothing but unknown value we are going to call. This C1, we can call that one as CX also, we can call that one. Can consider this C1 as CX also, we can consider here. So R1 is the series resistance representing the loss in the capacitor. Whatever the loss is there in the capacitance, it is going to dissipate here now. The R1 value here now. That is loss, that is representing the loss in the capacitor. We are using R1 here. So C1 and R1 both are connected in series. Ingle?
Yes,
C1
sir.
and R1 are connected in series, and this branch is first branch, we are going to call that one. So the first branch, it is called Z1. I will consider this one. This one I can consider as Z1 here. The second one, only one capacitor is there, that is C2. The C2 is a standard capacitor we are using here. The standard value is there. This is either an air or gas capacitor here. Now, hence there is losses are less, or it is free from the loss. We are going to consider that one here now. So C2 is the standard here now. So this branch impedance is Z2. Z2 equal to XC2. We can write that one. Next, the R3 is only non-inductive or non-capacitive resistance is there here now. So here Z3 equal to R3 we can use here. Z3 equal to R3 here. The fourth branch is there, that one, the capacitor C4 and resistance R4 both are connected in parallel in trend. So this one Z4 equal to C4 and R4 are in parallel, we can call that. C4 and R4. C4 is nothing but that is XC4 only. Can write that one, XC4. XC equal to 1 by omega C4.
Yes, sir.
So like that, both are connected in parallel, means again we have to derive the equation for the Z1, Z2 and Z3. We have to derive the equation. Z4 we have to derive the equation. So we can write here only. Here only I will ask the questions here now. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by Z1? Z1 equal to, here C1 and R1 both are connected in series now. So I can write R1 plus what is this one? C1 is there. C1 is nothing but XC. XC is nothing but 1 by
Omega C.
1 by J omega C1. J also we have to write that one here. 1 by J omega C1 here. 1 by J omega C1 here. Next, Z2 equal to the capacitance is the imaginary part or not? Yes. The capacitive load is imaginary part. The resistance load is real part over here. No. So here only capacitance is there. Directly can I write 1 by J omega C2? Yes. 1 by J omega C2. Can I write this one like this?
Yes, sir.
1 by J omega C2. What do you mean by Z3 here now?
R3.
Z3 equal to, there is non-inductive resistance is R3 here. But I will ask, what do you mean by Z4 here? Z4. See, both are in parallel here, no? So what we have to write? First, R4 into R4 divided by J omega C4. We have to write like this, J omega C4. This is multiplication of this one divided by R4 plus 1 divided by J omega C4 here. 1 by J omega C4. So deriving this equation here now, we are deriving this equation. You take the LCM of this one. This J omega C4, this J omega C4 will get cancelled. This one we can write R4, the left term, divided by, taking the LCM of this one, it will become like this, 1, same as it is 1 plus J omega C4. This term J omega C4 will multiply into here. It will become J omega C4 into R4 here now. So divided by J omega C4 is there here. Total divided by, here also total divide is there. Both will get cancelled. This is the term left here. So Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4 we have written here. So at balanced condition, we know the formula for the balanced condition. Z1, Z4 equal to
Z2, Z3.
Z2, Z3 here now. So substitute the value of Z1, Z4, Z2 and Z3. We will get that one here. I will substitute the Z1 value, R1 plus J omega C1. Z1 value है R1 plus J omega C1. Z4 equal to R4 divided by 1 plus J omega C4. Next, Z2 equal to 1 by J omega C2 and Z3 equal to R3 here. I have substituted all values at the balanced condition equation. Now, I will keep this one as it is here. Now, this complete term, what is this complete term is there? I will send into this RHS side here now. It will become multiplication factor now. It will multiply here. Complete term, when I will send into here, it will become R3 divided by J omega C2 into 1 plus J omega C4 R4. हो जाएगा क्या नहीं ये? This is complete one term here. No? इसको multiplication either multiply into this term here. Yes. So the left term I will write as it is here. Into R4 I will write as it is here. Now this complete term when I will send into RHS side, it will become here multiplied to the old equation here now. So split now here now. This one R1 into capital R4. Split karo either. These two R1, small R1 into capital R4 plus R4 divided by j omega C4, C1 equal to R3 divided by j omega C2 into 1, it is nothing but same only, plus j omega C4 R3 R4 divided by j omega C2. This j omega and j omega gets cancelled over there. I will write in the next equation. Up to here clear ho gaye na? At least up to this equation. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next I will go here for the next equation to get that one here now. So R1, R4, whatever the, this one j, they have taken 1 by j equal to minus j, we can write 1 by j equal to minus j in the mathematics. 1 by j equal to minus 1. Yes or no? Minus j we can write here like this by changing the sign. Otherwise, you keep this one. They have actually in the textbook, they have concluded that one. No need to worry about that one also. We can consider, you can keep this one as plus only. We can cancel this j at the downside also. You can write down that one. Later, it is going to cancel over that both sides. You leave that one. You don't consider this j and this sign here now. So later we'll discuss that one here. So after splitting the equations, we'll get this equation R1, R4 minus JR4 divided by omega C1 equal to minus JR3 divided by omega C2 plus R3, R4, C4 divided by C2 here. From this equation, we have to take real term and imaginary part term separately here now. Which is the real term in this one? Can you tell me, anyone? What are the real terms? Yes. Real and in imaginary terms. First, we'll choose the real terms. Is there any imaginary j? Is there here?
No.
No, sir.
No. So this is the real term. Here j is there, so it is imaginary term equal to R1, R4 equal to. This is also imaginary. Is there any j here?
No.
No. So R1, R4 equal to R3, R4, C4 divided by C2 here. You can write like this here now. So I will write here. Instead of there, I will write in the other places. Here R1, R4 equal to R3, R4, C4 divided by C2 This R4 and R4 get cancelled here. R4 get cancelled. हो सकता है इधर भी R4 है, इधर भी R4 है. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what is the term left here now? R3 C4 divided by C2 here now. So C4 by C2 into R3. R1 equal to C4 by C2 into R3. We can write like this. Yes. Yes बोल के मैं थक गया. आप लोग आंसर क्यों नहीं देते मेरे को समझ में नहीं. Is it correct or not?
Yes.
Okay. Next, similarly, you consider the imaginary part now. I will change the color now. Imaginary part, we will take that one here now. So here, this is the imaginary term. This is the imaginary term here now. So minus j here get cancelled here now. R4 divided by omega C1. This one also I will write here. See here. Minus j R4 minus j R4 divided by omega C1 equal to minus j R3 divided by omega C2 here now. So from this one, which one we can cancel? This minus j gets cancelled here now.
Omega cancel.
Omega also it will get cancelled here now. What is the left term here now? Term left is R4 divided by C1. R4 divided by C1 equal to R3 divided by R3 divided by C2. So this equation, can I write like this? I will tell you, show you here now. C2 R4 equal to C1 R3. Can I write like this?
Yes.
This C2 I will send into here, C1 I will send into here. From this equation, we can write the equation which is the unknown capacitance here. No, C1 is the unknown capacitance. So C1 equal to C2 into R4, divided by R3. We can write like this.
Yes, sir.
So that is the formula for the unknown capacitance they have derived here. That is the unknown formula they have derived here now. So these are the two equations for the resistance and capacitance value we have identified here. For the shearing bridge, we have to identify here now. So these two equations you have to remember. So the dissipation factor also we can consider that one. That is capacitance omega is nothing but 2 phi of CR actually. Omega CR we are going to use that one. So omega you keep as it is here now. C1 is there here. In this place of C1 you substitute R4, R3 here now, and C2 into C2. In the place of R1 you substitute this equation. So arranging this one, rearranging this equation and cancelling that one, we'll get omega C4 and R4. That is called dissipation factor we are going to work at. So these all the things we can calculate in the observation table, and the procedure for the according to the kit we have written this one. Actually we are not going to do in the kit live, we are not going to do, we are going to do in the virtual lab we are going to do here now. So this procedure is not useful, but the table is useful here now. So the value of R1, R2 and the unknown capacitance here now, the capacitance value and fixed value on the kit. Kit mein kitna hai and calculated value how much is there. That one we have to enter this one. So these all the things we will, whatever the theory you understood, all of you, up to these two equations.
Yes, sir.
So this theory is very important here. And next we will go for the virtual lab. Directly we'll go for the virtual lab. I'll show the kit also, diagram also I will show here now. So open the Google Chrome or Firefox you have to open, and you have to type here, visible, the screen is visible, vlab.co.in. vlab.co.in. You have to enter here now. Screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
So the virtual labs will be open, which will be created by the Ministry of Education here now. In this one, so many times I'm telling this one. In this one, here broad areas of virtual labs are there. In that one, the subject actually this is belongs to the ENTC. So I will consider electronics and communication. I will click on that one. Here, analog signals, network and measurement lab is there. So search the subject name here now. Measurement lab is there. I'll click on the measurement lab here now. In this one, actually the window will be open here now. This one actually it is designed by IIT Kharagpur. They have designed that one. So next, what I will do, the list of experiment we have to go, the introduction of the subject, and already we have discussed these all the things. Directly I will go for the list of experiment. The list of experiment I will go here now. See here, the basic electrical technology laboratories are there. This is for the basics of circuits and signals and network theorems are there here. Next, our subject is which one? Measurement, na? Yes, the measurement subject we have to choose here. Third option is there, measurement laboratory. Total here 14 experiments are there. Out of 14, all 14 also we can do. but according to your syllabus, I am going to choose which one is there for your syllabus here. The last practical we have discussed about the Maxwell bridge. Here only. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now we'll go for the measurement of capacitance by Shearing bridge here. This is the Shearing bridge is there. I will click on this one. I will click on this. It will open the Shearing bridge here now. The Shearing bridge will be opened here now. First is here also theory part is there. The same diagram we have discussed here now. The C1, R1, C2, R3 and C4, R4 are connected in parallel. In between the detector is there. The detector, it is a voltage detector we have used. Millivolt, it is going to, in the form of millivolt, it is going to display the value here. In the form of millivolt, it is going to display the value. So this is the circuit diagram. Same thing, whatever the diagrams, I have taken the image from here only. Okay, from here only, they have copied all the equations. These are the R1 equation, R2 equation. You have to remember this equation. You have to note down the readings. You have to enter in the table. Remember that one here. No, R1, C1 values here. Okay, this is the theory part, whatever we have discussed just now here. Now, the procedure is different here. Now, here we will discuss the procedure. According to this circuit diagram, first we have to apply the supply voltage from the signal generator. Signal generator से हमने supply voltage apply करना है. It may be 3 volt, 5 volt or whatever it may be. Also set the unknown capacitance value from the set capacitor tab here. We have to set the unknown capacitor value in the kit. It may be 0.01 microfarad, picofarad, nanofarad, all the things we can do that one. We can set that one. Then we have to switch on the supply. Switch on the supply. So unknown value of capacitance we have set it. We have switched on that one. The whatever the millivolt meter is there, the detector, it is going to detect some voltage over there. It is going to detect some voltages in that one here now. By varying the other here, C1 is set it here now. By varying this C2, R4, C4, R3, we can change this one. We have to bring this one into null value here now. You have to bring this one into null position. We have to bring that one. We have to bring this one into 0. Once it is 0 or closer to 0, then we can say that one it is a null detector here. Now it is in the 0 operation or 0 position here. Choose the values of C2, C4, R3 and R4 from the capacitance and resistance curves. Vary the values to some particular values to achieve null here now. To achieve the null position, we have to vary this one. Okay, next, observe the millivolt meter pointer to achieve the null position here now. That is the detector we have to observe. If null is achieved, switch to measure capacitor value, tab and click on the simulate value. Observe the calculation here. We have to click this one and we will get the values of C1 and R1 value we are going to get. We have to note down that one here. So this one will open the practical directly. We'll go for the simulator. We'll go that one. Before that one, actually operating system, operating environment, what is it should be there. A standard computer is required. That computer should have minimum 512 MB RAM and 500 MB of space available hard disk. So 10,024 into 764 highest screen resolution should be a mouse or other pointing device. A CD-ROM drive is required. They have mentioned that one. What is the system requirement to run this simulator here? I'll click on the simulator here now. And here the experiment is there, linked to the simulator. I'll click on here. Click on here. Here the diagram will open. All of you can see the diagram. The diagram is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the R1 value. This is the C1 value here. C1 value here now. So we can set the C1 value into microfarad value. We have to set here now. I will set this one 0.1 is there, na? 0.001. Can I set that one or 0.01 only? Later I will set them. I will set the value of 0.01. C1 value will be 0.01 microfarad. I will set that one here now. And the frequency here 5 volt, 12 volt is there. I will set into 3 volt and voltage and frequency. How much I have to set? You only tell 50 hertz. Can I set 50? What is the Indian standard frequency?
50 hertz.
50 hertz. Okay. I have set the voltage and frequency, and this C1 value I have set it here. Next, according to your procedure, this one is the unknown value. This is don't touch this part here now. But by clicking on this arrow, we can vary the R3 value. We can vary this C2 value. We can vary this R4 value. We can vary this C4 value. By varying these all the variables, we can bring the bridge into balance condition. But this value will be in a millivolt they are giving here now. Remember that one. 10 to the power of -3 already they are giving here. Okay, next what I will do, I will switch on the supply. According to procedure, I will switch on the supply here now. So see here now, it is 0.09 value is there in the millivolt. Yes. Next what I will do, I will set the capacitor value here now. What you will do, 0.01, I will do that one. Can I set the value? By clicking this one, we set the value here now. Switch off the circuit first. Okay, before starting the supply, we have to set the value. Click on the set. Next, we have to switch on this value. और ज्यादा करेंगे क्या थोड़ा? 0.011 करेंगे. 0.0182 readings will take that one. I will set this one 0.01. Then I will switch on this value. See here, it is 0.0093 is there. Which one I have to, by varying these values, we have to increase this one. We have to reduce again here. See here, it is 9.3 tha pahla, 9.2 aa gaye. Next, 9.1. See here. By varying this one, the value will be reduced here now. Reduce ho raha hai kya nahi? It is decreasing now. Decreasing
Yes,
or not? According to this procedure only I will follow here now. The beside they have mentioned the procedure. Apply the supply voltage. It may be 3 volt, 5 volt, whatever it may be. From the signal generator with arbitrary frequency. Set the unknown capacitance value from the set value over there. Then switch on the supply. Choose the values of C2, C4, R3, R4 from the capacitance and resistance box. Where is the values? To some particular values achieve null value here. No. To observe the multimeter pointer to achieve null are closer to null here now. Some closer to null we have to achieve here now. So can I vary this one also? There is no change at all. Leave it. Again I will change that one. I will increase. So by increasing this one it is happening. I will decrease here now. 0.101. Can 0.1. It is increasing. 5. Again it is increasing. Okay. See here, can I increase? It is value is increasing again. 2 zeros था पहला, 1 0 होना है ना? 0.001. Okay. One more 0 I will add. See here, how many zeros are there here? The value is increased now, decreased. Yes or no? Didn't find directly of that. See here, 0.00009 milli means again 3 dots here. Now up to here it is 0 is there. 9 digits are there. You can consider this one as 0 only. Equal to 0 only we can consider.
Yes, sir.
So still you want to, we will increase means we will reduce that value again. See here, I am reducing here now. See here, not here, just a minute. 5.9 into 10 to the power of, how much is there here? Minus 10 into minus 3. It is nothing but 10 to the power of minus 13. Okay. So 13 zeros are there here, backside. 5.92 into e to the power of minus 10 means 13 zeros are there. So it is equal to 0. We can consider this point here. It is equal to 0. Now what we have to do, we have the observe the multimeter pointer to achieve null or closer to null position here. No, it is closer to null position. Now we can call that one here. Now, if it is achieved, switch to measure capacitor value tab here. I have to switch the tab here now. Here I will switch this one, measure capacitor value. Then here, see here. Is there any value here? कि C1 value display हो रहा है इधर? No. R1 value display है इधर? नहीं है. Dissipation factor है? No. I will click on this one here. See here. The capacitor C1 is 0.01. कितना सेट किया था हम? 0.01 सेट किया था? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
0.01 सेट किया था, 0.01 है. The resistance R1 value is 0.0005 ohms here now. So 5 milliohms we can, 0.5 milliohms we can call that one. The dissipation factor is 1.5 e to the power of minus 9. You take the screenshot of this one. This is the practical values. By considering these values of the R1, C1, you have to calculate that one here. No, calculated value and observed value you have to write in the table. You have to write in the table. This is the C2 value. This is the R2, R3 value. This is R4 value here. Is it clear? Is it clear? We'll do that one. We'll, for another readings, we'll start that one. Again, I will take the simulator once again, and I'll set the another voltage value. I'll change that one. Instead of 3 volts, I will take that one into, see here, 10 volts. I will consider that one. And 50 hertz. I'll consider 50. And the capacitor value I will set into 0.15. 0.15 I will set that one. Can I set this one? 0.015.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have set this one here. This R also, can I change that one? Change करने के लिए हो रहा है क्या? नहीं, that is a fixed value based on the voltage and all the things. It will take that one. I'll set here and I will switch on this one. See here, 0.46 is there. Next, what I will do? We have to reduce from by using these things. By increasing the resistance, what will happen? Okay, again it is decreasing here. Just a minute. See here, 0.000 आ गए. There is a small change. थोड़ा भी change हो गया ना? Changes over there. It is there here, almost null detector 0.00000 is there or not?
Yes, sir.
Near to the null position. Next, what I will do? I will measure the values here now. I'll click on the simulate here now. Simulate here now. See here. Capacitor value is, setted value is 0.015. Measured value also, ये हो गए. Our resistance value measured is 0.04 and 1.88 is the dissipation factor. You take the second reading values here. पहला set किए वाला, अभी ये calculation किए वाला. Measured value, this, all the things. We'll take one more reading. One more reading लेना है. If you want to take one more reading, just switch off the supply. To change this capacitor value, again you go to the set value, set capacitor value. इसको 0.05 कर देंगे. 0.05 I will set that one value. 0.15 नहीं है. And the voltage is 8 volt. I will set here now. 50 hertz रहने दो. I will click on that one here. See here, by varying this one, you have to increase this one. Minimum one layer above. We have to increase here. The resistance value. Okay. By increasing this also, you get here now. See. No. Here only it is there. Sometimes it is increased, sometimes it will decreases. Next, see here. Variation हो रहा है ना 0.66. Very small things will changes. See here. 0.001 is there. I will one थोड़ा decrease करेंगे उसका. नहीं हो रहा है वो. It is not going at all. So this value, by reducing this one, anything will be happens. It may be 10. Yes, it may be 2, 20. Okay. Because of 100, it is going to R4 here. So it is not changing at all here now. This is a 0.0010. This much is enough. Into 10 to the power of -3 is there already. So by doing this one, again I will reduce this one. It will happen or not? No. It is increasing here now. Now it is near to the null position. What I will do, I will click on the measure capacitance value. I will choose this one, simulate here. Click on that. It will give the resistance value as well as capacitance. This is the measured value. Previous one was setted value here and dissipation factor here. So it completes the 7th experiment. 7 experiments it is completed, and I will take the attendance and later we'll discuss that one here. Tell me, roll number 1.
Present, sir.
Roll number 2.
Present, sir.
3, 4, 5.
Present, sir.
6,
Yes, sir.
7, 9, 10, 11,
Yes, sir.
12,
Present,
13,
sir.
13, 14, 15,
Yes, sir.
16, 17, 17. Okay. 18.
Yes, sir.
Number 18.
Yes, sir.
18 का हाँ यहाँ 19, 20,
Yes, sir.
21, 22,
Present, sir.
23,
Yes, sir.
24,
Yes, sir.
25,
Present, sir.
26, 27, 28, 29,
Present, sir.
30, 31,
Yes, sir.
32, 33, 36,
Yes, sir.
37, 38, 39, 40, 41,
Yes, sir.
42, 43,
Yes, sir.
44.
Present, sir.
Okay.
42
Roll number,
present.
roll number 3, 4, 9, 13, 14, 16, 19, 21, 26, 27, 28, 30, 32, 37, 38, 39, 40.
So 37 present.
16 थे क्या?
No, sir.
One shake. हाँ, next. कोई है क्या? Roll number 3 नहीं है. 4 नहीं है. Roll number 9 is not present. 13, 14. Number 21 is also not there. So many people are not attending the class. Roll number 26, Subhamali. He is present but not ready to give the attendance. Then also I will put absent only. 27, 28, 30. नरड़े विकास सिंपली ज्वाइन हो के मोबाइल किधर रखा तो नहीं चलते बाबा. रोल नंबर 30 ऑल्सो एब्सेंट. ठीक है, इतना बोलने के बाद अटेंड नहीं किया तो डिफरेंस होना है ना थोड़ा तो. ओके, सो out of any 8 experiment we have to conduct, actually out of 8 already 7 is over. Next week we'll make this last as for the practicals. So all of you complete the write-up part. I am telling you peoples. Now only I am telling that one last में burden वो subject का नहीं लिखा, ये subject का नहीं लिखा, ऐसा नहीं चलते. Complete write-up complete करके रखो. Whenever I will tell, you have to upload that one. Next week, up to next Wednesday, we will finish the practical, and after next 1 week time I will give 3 to 4 days. Before that, you have to complete write-up. You have to upload the write-up part, lab write-up. You have to upload that one. Then we will evaluate that one. We will check that one. Okay. और किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Anyone you want to discuss anything? Roll number 26 present, but your voice is not audible. I will not put you present. Okay, can I stop here only?
Yes, sir.